Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered whether those countless stars have always existed and whether they will shine forever? It often feels as though the universe will never change. The sun will always rise, the stars will always sparkle, and galaxies will continue their endless journey through space. But science tells a very different story. The truth is that the universe itself is moving toward an ending. That ending will not come tomorrow, or in thousands, or even millions of years. It lies so far in the future that the human mind can barely imagine it. Yet the laws of physics suggest that everything with a beginning is also moving toward an end. Today, we are about to begin an incredible journey through time. We will travel billions, trillions, and even unimaginable numbers of years into the future, to an era where almost all light has disappeared. This is not just a story. It is a scientific journey based on our current understanding of astronomy and cosmology. About 13.8 billion years ago, the universe began with an event known as the Big Bang. It was not an explosion inside space. It was the birth of space, time, energy, and matter itself. As the universe expanded, it gradually cooled. Tiny particles combined to form atoms. Atoms gathered into stars. Stars came together to create galaxies. Inside those stars, the elements needed for planets, oceans, mountains, and eventually life itself were created. In a very real sense, every atom in your body was once forged inside an ancient star. Even today, our sun continues to produce energy by fusing hydrogen into helium deep inside its core. But the sun's fuel is not endless. Scientists estimate that in about 5 billion years, the sun will use up most of its hydrogen fuel. As this happens, it will begin expanding into a giant star known as a red giant. Its size will become so enormous that Mercury and Venus will almost certainly be swallowed. Earth may also be consumed, or at the very least become completely uninhabitable. If Earth still exists at that time, life as we know it will already be impossible. The oceans will evaporate. The atmosphere will disappear. Mountains will melt beneath unimaginable heat. Our beautiful blue planet will become nothing more than a lifeless, burning world. But this is only the fate of our solar system. The story of the universe is only beginning. Over the next trillions of years, something remarkable will happen. The birth of new stars will slowly begin to decline. The reason is simple. Galaxies create stars from enormous clouds of hydrogen gas. Every new generation of stars consumes part of that precious supply. Eventually, most galaxies will run out of the raw material needed to create new stars. The cosmic factories of light will slowly shut down. The stars already shining across the universe will continue burning for billions or even trillions of years, depending on their size. But one by one, every star will eventually exhaust its nuclear fuel. Small stars will become white dwarfs. Massive stars may collapse into neutron stars. The largest of all will transform into black holes. Time will continue moving forward. Not millions, not billions, but trillions upon trillions of years. The night sky will become darker than anything we can imagine today. No new stars will be born. Only the faint glow of ancient stars will slowly fade away. If intelligent life still exists somewhere in the distant future, its night sky would look nothing like ours. Perhaps only a handful of dim stars would remain. Eventually, even those would disappear. Now the universe enters a completely different chapter. Scientists sometimes call this period the degenerate era. Almost everything that remains consists of white dwarfs, neutron stars, black holes, and cold, dead remnants of ancient stars. Galaxies are no longer filled with brilliant light. They have become dark islands drifting through an endless ocean of space. Black holes begin dominating the cosmic landscape. Some slowly merge together. Others wander through empty galaxies for unimaginable lengths of time. For many years, scientists believed black holes would exist forever. Then a revolutionary idea changed everything. The famous physicist Stephen Hawking proposed that black holes are not completely black. According to quantum physics, they slowly lose energy by emitting an incredibly tiny amount of radiation. Today, this process is known as Hawking radiation. It happens so slowly that a supermassive black hole could survive for an almost unimaginable amount of time. But not forever. If the universe continues expanding forever, then eventually, Even the last black hole will disappear. Now imagine the silence that follows. No stars remain, no suns, no glowing galaxies, no planets filled with life. Even the final black hole has quietly evaporated into nothing. So what remains? According to our best scientific models, only extremely low-energy particles and faint background radiation continue drifting through an almost empty universe. Everything is separated by unimaginable distances. The universe continues expanding. Galaxies drift farther apart. Space grows colder. Energy becomes increasingly spread out. Eventually, almost every region of the cosmos reaches nearly the same temperature. This possible future is known as the heat death of the universe. The name sounds dramatic, but it does not mean everything becomes hot. It means that all usable energy has become evenly distributed. Without concentrated energy, nothing meaningful can happen anymore. No new stars can ignite. No galaxies can evolve. No planets can support life. No complex structures can continue forming. Only silence. Only darkness. Only an endless, freezing universe stretching beyond imagination. But is this truly the final ending? The honest answer is, we simply do not know. Science has not yet discovered the ultimate fate of the universe. Some theories suggest that cosmic expansion will continue forever. Others propose that gravity might eventually reverse the expansion, causing the entire universe to collapse back into itself in an event called the Big Crunch. Another possibility is known as the Big Rip. If dark energy becomes stronger over time, the expansion of space itself could eventually tear apart galaxies, stars, planets, atoms, and perhaps even the very fabric of space-time. At the moment, none of these possibilities has been confirmed. They remain scientific models based on our current observations. As new telescopes explore deeper into space and future discoveries reshape our understanding of physics, our picture of the universe may change completely. That is the true beauty of science. Every answer leads to a new question. Every discovery reveals another mystery waiting to be solved. When we think about the end of the universe, it reminds us how incredibly short our own lives are. And yet, during that brief moment, humanity has learned enough to predict events trillions upon trillions of years into the future. Perhaps that is our greatest achievement. We do not simply look at the stars. We seek to understand them. And perhaps one day, that endless curiosity will uncover answers to questions that today remain beyond our reach. So the next time you look into the night sky, remember this. Every star you see will one day fade away. But the light of knowledge may outlast them all. Because stars may die, but curiosity has the power to guide humanity forever. Subscribe for more scientific videos. Thank you.